A reading from the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 21. Various sins. My child, have you sinned? Do so no more, and ask forgiveness for your previous faults. Flee from sin as from a snake. If you approach it, it will bite you. Its teeth are lion's teeth. They destroy human life. All law-breaking is like a two-edged sword. There is no cure for the wounds it inflicts. Terror and arrogance waste away riches. This is how desolation overtakes the houses of the proud. A plea from the mouth of the poor goes straight to the ear of God, whose judgment comes without delay. Whoever resents reproof walks in the sinner's footprints. Whoever fears the Lord is repentant of heart. The powerful speaker is known far and wide, but the observant notes every slip. To build your house with other people's money is like collecting stones for your own tomb. A meeting of the lawless is like a heap of tow. They will end in a blazing fire. The sinner's road is smoothly paved, but it ends at the pit of Sheol. The wise and the foolish. Observance of the law requires mastery of instincts. The fear of the Lord is made perfect in wisdom. One who lacks aptitude cannot be taught, but there is an aptitude which gives rise to bitterness. The sage's knowledge will increase like a flood, and the advice of the sage is like a living spring. The heart of a fool is like a broken jar. It will not hold any knowledge. The sage who hears a wise saying praises it and adds another. The reveler who hears it does not like it and tosses it over the shoulder. The talk of a fool is like a load on a journey, but it is a pleasure to listen to the intelligent. The utterance of the shrewd will be eagerly awaited in the assembly. Such words will be pondered in the heart. Like the wreckage of a house is the wisdom of a fool. The knowledge of a dolt is incoherent nonsense. The instruction of a fool is like fetters on the feet, like manacles on the right hand. A fool laughs in a loud voice, but the intelligent quietly smiles. To the shrewd, instruction is like a golden ornament, like a bracelet on the right arm. The step of a fool goes straight into a house, but a person of experience waits for a greeting. The stupid person peeps through the door. The well-bred waits outside. Listening at doors is a sign of bad upbringing. The perceptive would be ashamed to do so. The lips of gossips repeat the words of others. The words of the wise are carefully weighed. The heart of fools is in their mouth, but the mouth of the wise is their heart. When the godless curses Satan, he is cursing himself. The scandalmonger sullies himself and will be hated throughout the neighborhood. The word of the Lord. A reading from the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 22. The idler. An idler is like a stone covered in filth. Everyone whistles at that person's disgrace. An idler is like a lump of dung. Anyone picking it up shakes it off the hand. The education of children. It is a disgrace to have fathered a badly brought up son, but the birth of any daughter is a loss. A sensible daughter will find a husband, but a shameless one is a grief to her father. A brazen daughter puts father and husband to shame and will be despised by both. An untimely rebuke is like music at a funeral, but a thrashing and correction are wisdom at all times. Wisdom and folly. Teaching a fool is like gluing pieces of pottery together or rousing someone from deep slumber. Explaining to a fool is like explaining to someone nodding with sleep. When you have finished, the fool will say, "What's it all about?" Shed tears for the dead who has left the light behind. Shed tears for the fool who has left intelligence behind. Shed sweeter tears for the dead who is at rest. For the fool, life is worse than death. Mourning for the dead lasts 7 days, for the foolish and ungodly all the days of their life. Do not waste many words on the stupid. Do not go near a dolt. Beware of the fool, or you will have trouble and be soiled by the contact. Keep away to preserve peace of mind and avoid exasperation at the folly. What weighs down more heavily than lead? And what is its name if not fool? Sand and salt and a lump of iron are easier to bear than a dolt. A tie beam bonded into a building will not be dislodged by an earthquake. So too, a heart resolved after due reflection will not flinch at the critical moment. A heart founded on intelligent reflection is like a carved decoration on a smooth wall. Pebbles placed on top of a wall will not stand up to the wind. No more can the heart of a fool, frightened at internal thoughts, stand up to fear. Friendship. Prick an eye and you will draw a tear. Prick a heart and you reveal its feelings. Throw stones at birds and you scare them away. Reproach a friend and you destroy a friendship. If you have drawn your sword on a friend, do not despair. There is a way back. If you have opened your mouth against your friend, do not worry, there is hope for reconciliation. But insult, arrogance, betrayal of secrets, and the stab in the back, in these cases, any friend is lost. Win your neighbor's confidence when the neighbor is poor, so that you may have a share when good fortune comes. Stand by your neighbor in times of trouble, so that you may have your share when a legacy comes. The reek of the furnace and smoke lead on to a fire. So too insults lead on to bloodshed. I shall not be ashamed to shelter a friend, nor shall I hide away from one. But if harm comes to me through a friend, everyone who hears about it will beware of such a one. Vigilance. Who will set a guard on my mouth and an effective seal on my lips to keep me from falling and my tongue from causing my ruin? The word of the Lord.